On this week's episode of I-45 Confidential.
I thrift. I buy all my clothes at the thrift shop.
I love thrifting.
Because I feel like somebody washed them and it still look nice. And so it's probably good quality.
We spend money daily on stuff that we don't need. We spend it and we don't question it. So why am I going to question buying 20 pairs of socks for $5?
Well, let me tell y'all about my nightmare. I had a wish nightmare. Wish. So, I don't wish on nobody.
Okay.
I think the difference is that as Americans, we are consumers. Consumption is like
as
up
Americans,
there.
we have money to consume.
You are about to witness a conversation, a confidential conversation between lifelong friends. For more than 3 decades, they've laughed, cried, yelled, danced, traveled, and learned together. They are experts in nothing but experienced in life. Welcome to the conversation, and welcome to I-45 Confidential.
Welcome to the podcast today. My name is Rochelle. This is I-45 Confidential Podcast. Today, I have my friends in the house, my confidants. I have Mo in the house with me.
Hey, it's Mo. I'm the unicorn of the group. I had a baby at 40.
We got my friend, one of my day ones, Elise.
Authentically Elise here. I'm Rocksteady and I'm ready. Let's go.
House.
Hey, y'all, it's me, the social butterfly, the Afro chameleon
Of the house. Today we're going to talk about something that we talk about in our friend group. Apparently, I'm the only one here on the mic that's never ordered anything from Shein, Wish, Temu, or any of those things.
Don't nobody order shit up from Wish.
They don't?
We all had one time
Yeah, I had just one time. One time.
and never again.
So
I learn from other people's mistakes.
Really, I do thrifting. I thrift. I buy all my clothes at the thrift shop
I love thrifting.
because I feel like somebody washed them and it still look nice, and so it's probably good quality. I don't really believe in the quality of all these things they're doing now. I don't know. Fast fashion seems really, and I'm not even one of those environmental kind of person, but it just seems so wasteful. Part of it's because I lived in Europe, and we don't do things in the same way they do here. It's come to a point where people buy stuff they really don't need.
As I scroll,
As you scroll.
But
Shein.
you told me before that, I don't know if this is true for all of Europe, probably not, but at least in Paris, which is a fashion capital of the world. You guys have what's called a
Capsule wardrobe, yes.
right? Which is something that I'd never heard before, but I'm sure we all have those pieces in our wardrobe that, like
Signature pieces,
part
a
of my
blazer,
capsule,
blazer, a nice
part of my
white
capsule
shirt.
wardrobe was that T-shirt I lent you that time,
Yeah, and
right?
I gave it back.
And you gave it back
Eventually.
but and you know what? You know me, like I don't care about stuff like that. But because that was part of my, and that's a worn out T-shirt, honestly.
Yeah.
But it
works with everything.
Works for me and fits me well, and it just
It's a
that's
go-to.
part of my capsule.
They
It's
don't
definite
call it a
go-to.
capsule wardrobe. They just call it a lifestyle. But somebody put a name to it. Most French houses don't have closets, obviously, because they have armoires or little things, and so you can't fit a whole bunch of stuff in there. And not only that, but there's no need to have all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just they just see it differently.
Yep.
And until recently, it was very expensive to buy anything in France. We were happy when IKEA showed up because you could buy furniture for less than a car. And clothes was the same way. Now you still can't really find large size clothes unless you go to Germany.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. German.
You do know why they're thicker women.
Yeah.
say Germans are thick.
Yeah, and all that, but that's the reason why KLM is a good airline, because the seats are really big and good food. Because the Germans are taller. There's just there's a normal thing. But yeah, I've never had a lot of stuff. I'm a minimalist to begin with.
Stop. Not true.
Not true when you were younger, for sure.
Well, I worked at a store. I worked at a fashion store.
Okay.
And so I had access to that. But then once I went to Europe, remember I told you the whole thing about my suitcase breaking before I got to the airport.
You put your prom dress in there.
So after that, I've never
I wish that I could just whittle down and not have as much, but I've just always had a lot of, even as a little girl, I've always just had a lot.
Because you told us you took 75 pairs of
75 pairs of shoes
to
but
college.
It's not the fact of
Crazy.
having them. What do we really have to address, and that's what I'm curious about, Is why you kept buying.
Shell may not do clothes or stuff that we do. Your thing is electronics. You still online,
yes.
and you electronic yourself to death. There's probably nothing more at your house as far as electronics that you don't keep up with. Oh, it's an update to that. Oh, and here it is. I've seen you.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
watched you.
And see, I'm not
You do
into
marketplace in a minute.
electronics.
Oh, they got these.
But I think the difference is that as Americans, we are consumers. Consumption is
No,
like
as
up
Americans, we have money to consume.
Well,
let's just
not,
be honest.
Not
No,
necessarily.
I was gonna say not necessarily, because some
necessarily.
How do
people
we
don't
consume
have a
with
lot
that
of money.
money?
Credit.
A lot of people got bad credit.
And then they go and get what them things called payday loan. A lot of options. Like,
But to
okay, I pay for this $50 shirt, but I can pay them $2 a month for.
And you wash the shirt one time.
There are a large majority of people that go to thrift stores. I, however, am not, because I don't like to have to hunt for my clothes. I hate it.
You have to go to the right kind of
I
thrift
don't like
store.
That's true, too.
I don't like TJ Maxx. I don't like Ross. I don't like anything. If I'm gonna have to hunt for it, I am not going to like that store.
Yeah.
I just want it to jump out at me. I don't want to have to go through a 50 million different shirts just to find one. So I think that you don't have to have a lot of money to look nice. You could go to a thrift store.
Yeah, and I just think the quality's better, to be honest. I think.
But I mean, I also have stuff from Shein. I was going to say Shei-Mu, which is pretty much the same thing. I have stuff from...
Careful, they're listening to us.
I
So
know.
careful.
I'm sorry. Y'all should combine. But I have stuff from Shein that I've had for a while. This dress, as a matter of fact, this dress is probably 3 years old.
And it's cute.
I throw it in the wash machine all the time, pull it out, put it in dry, and keep going.
Okay.
And put it on my body and roll on up out of there. This is one of my favorite dresses.
Okay, it wasn't heated. I just get passionate sometimes.
Yeah, she was passionate. So so we're going to be going to a party, a 50th birthday party, and they asked me if I had something to wear. And as always, I'm a procrastinator, and I haven't. So I told her I was going to go to the thrift store and buy something. But
Mind you, it's 1:00 and the party starts at 7.
She's like, "You're not going to have time to wash." And I go, "You wash your stuff when you buy?" And she's like,
What?
"Yes, I wash."
Wait. Stop. Stop. You telling me you don't wash your stuff when you go to take it home from the thrift store?
No.
Ma'am. What if
Right.
they didn't wash that? Well,
And this is why the
because
conversation got
take
heated.
stuff to the Goodwill all the time. I'm not finna sit down and wash them clothes. They gonna go in a bag
And they'll
wherever
get
they
dropped
were,
off.
under the bed, in the top of the closet, like outside,
In the attic.
wherever it was. I'm
not
gonna
buying
put it in a
underwear.
bag.
I'm not.
And I'm gonna throw it in their little bin and move on by my life.
But,
So
but what about, where do you think the stuff comes from that you get from Temu?
I wash it.
She just said.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash
you-
my
you
stuff. I mean, I got two girdles. Listen, my favorite girdles. I saw them on TikTok, and I was like, let me go to Temu and see everything that I have gotten from Temu or even Shein. I'm gonna throw it in the wash machine because also that's gonna let me know how well it's gonna hold up.
Yeah, but you won't find the note from the person who's working for nothing under the.
No, they have a little
No.
inspection number. They have an inspection number, but that don't mean that they were still clean when
You
they
know
was folding
what?
up your stuff.
And I know it sounds horrible, and I know
Well, go ahead and say it.
I get it. They use people in sweatshops. I understand that. And I think because I'm so far removed from it, it's just, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, well, it doesn't really affect me. But it does because, of course, it's people. But I don't, they in there, they getting paid something.
Not only that, but
Wow.
but
Not like
it's
that,
supply
but
and demand. It's
you know,
supply and demand.
right.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
Shein has taken over because I work in logistics. They've taken over so much cargo space in these airplanes. Like they are like the number one.
I bought so
importer.
much. At one point, I was buying so much from Shein.
Yeah.
The mailman was like, "Are you? You
You have
got
a
2
store?
boxes out here."
Yeah.
Like I have. He would come and drop, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And they're big boxes. I love to see stuff coming from. I love to see
That's
it
what I'm going to
coming.
name this episode.
I was about to say Shei-Mu.
I love to see it coming. I'm sitting down. Me and my mama are going to sit down, and we're going to pull out every package.
Yeah, it's like
Every
That's the fun
package.
thing. It is. That's the fun part.
It is. Listen, I was
It's
late
like
for
Christmas.
Work. Listen,
and the bags are cute too.
Yes.
I want
Yes.
I like the bag.
Listen,
I'll throw the
have you
bags
ever
away.
worked? Has your daughter?
No.
Okay, so
I would save
so,
you for buying her school clothes.
No, but then my daughter's, she got assets. And you know, certain things got to fit a certain way.
It don't matter.
And
Some
they
dollar you
do.
can throw it away, give it to
You
whatever.
throw it away if it don't fit.
No, you don't throw it away. You give it away. Take it to the thrift store. Give it to Goodwill.
Okay.
Like
I've
that
bought
outfit
stuff
And
like that.
when you take it to the thrift store, I buy it. Go ahead.
Okay, that's
Fair
fine.
enough.
But you probably paid more for it than I did.
Probably.
To be honest,
Exactly.
with you. It depends.
I'm not
Maybe.
thrifting like these thrifters. I'm thrifting like old school thrifting.
Okay.
Well, all I know
But
is
listen.
that my good girdles that came from Temu were like $2-3.
And a lot of times
And they're great.
people think that just because you shop on those is not good quality, but when you shop on Amazon,
It's
yo,
all
the
the same.
same
It's exactly the
dress,
same.
the same dress
Exactly
I saw
the
on
same.
Amazon for $26, I got for $6
I
on
know
Shein.
that to be
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It is, and sometimes it's sellers who are doing that, and they're so I can't
Right,
blame it on
right.
Amazon necessarily. But I just bought some underwear too. I wasn't sure how it was going to be from. Actually, I got that on Amazon, but I saw the same thing in Shein. But sometimes it's making your mind feel better. I'm buying underwear off of Amazon.
I have a question.
But listen, let me hold on.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Because you get
It's
excited.
convenient.
It's convenient. So convenient.
Yeah.
I went on 2 vacations this year. I'm going on my second one here soon on the cruise. And I ordered my stuff. And you have to have specific outfits for whatever
certain
nights,
things.
right? Right. And it's my mother-in-law's like 75th birthday. So we have some extra stuff we have to do. Yo, my outfit, I was so excited. I got an email saying at 2:00 in the morning that my package had been delivered. I got up the next morning. I'm like, yes, because now you got to try on everything. I had to put on everything.
Yeah.
Okay, everything. I'm salary. It don't matter. I'm not saying it don't matter, but you know what I'm saying. I was like,
Right.
I'm gonna be late today.
Okay.
Because those clothes that I left and that you had for 15 months.
Yeah, ain't my fault.
Whatever. I put on it's a dress. I wore it the other day and I put a jacket over it because it has one strap, it ties. And I wore it and I'm like, oh, I feel like a little queen in this dress. It came from Shein.
You don't even know where.
Shein. It came from Shein. And my coworkers were like, wait a minute, is that the dress from Shein? I'm like, you know it.
Okay.
But they're like, oh, but I didn't have nowhere else to wear it. Where to wear my clothes, so I'm wearing to work. My one coworker was so excited. She said, I'm about to go order the green one. Let me see it without the jacket. And I showed she said, I'm finna go order the green one. It's cute.
I have a dress that somebody gave me that she ordered from Shein.
How'd you like it?
I love it.
It's beautiful.
I love it. It was a gift.
How much you pay? $5.
I don't know how much you paid for it.
It was a gift, she
bought it in
said.
3 colors. She bought it in 3 colors. And so green's
Yeah.
my favorite, and she gave it to me. And that dress,
You see?
Exactly.
And
You
I-
put those clothes on, you're like, oh.
and she
I
lived
look
in
so
France.
good.
So she getting Temu and in France.
She-Mu. She in the She-Mu.
The Shei-Mu.
in
The
France.
Shei-Mu.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
all I know is I was like, I'm not buying anything from Temu. I'll buy everything from Shein. I ordered those things, like I said, from Shein. No, I'm sorry, from Temu. I bought some socks, 20 pair for $5. Like I buy a
Do you
whole
need
bunch of
20
stuff.
pair of socks though.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
for $5, especially if you just wear socks
Yeah.
around the house and stuff like that, because I do.
now
I buy socks.
are they going to be socks? You don't really know whether you need it. I gave my mom some, but with these socks, sometimes I'll wear socks and I'll throw them away because I don't like socks. I'm not committed to. I don't like socks. I don't like socks, nor do I like shoes. I've already said that before. But
Why you buy 20 pair of socks then?
because I'll slip them on, like if I'm going to work, I may slip them on because I keep tennis shoes under my desk.
Okay.
So I'll slip them on, but I may wear them a couple of times, wash them a couple of times, whatever, and then throw them away. I have some socks right now, some Powerpuff Girl socks that I really like, but when I go back home, I'm going to throw them away. I don't keep socks like that. I'm not attached to socks. But yeah, you never know what you may need.
Did they coming apart? I don't understand why you throwing them away.
Because
Or giving them away.
For?
You give them
I
away.
don't give them away. I throw them in the trash. I don't want you wearing my foot sweat. I throw them in the trash because
Okay,
I
that's
feel like
wasteful.
they can be replaced. They're like underwear. You can replace them.
That's wasteful. Yo, I'll keep my underwear. I keep my underwear till they falling apart.
I used to, but I don't do that anymore because I just want to be. I don't know. Wasteful or not, I toss that, especially if it's coming from Shei-Mu. Temu. I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm gonna order my Christmas presents from Temu.
I don't know what my daughter
Christmas
is doing with her socks.
Decorations.
I don't know what they're doing with the socks, but I don't know. Seem like every 6 months I gotta buy her new socks.
Better get
and
on
not, and not only that, but all my spoons
Girl, that
are
Exactly.
gone.
I was about to say,
All my spoons are gone too. What happened to spoons?
Listen, that's been happening her whole life. Okay, kids and socks, but me too. Like I can't keep
You
up with
have
all
to
my
buy new
socks
spoons?
either.
Let me look.
What
And
the hell happens to
forks.
spoons?
We don't know what happens to spoon and fork. Ask, it's me and Kelly in the house. We don't
It's
know what
the
happens to all
same
the
thing.
forks.
It's
We have
me and
no
my
idea.
mom. And one day I said, "Are you on crack? Why don't we have spoons?" She's like, "I don't know." Because only crackheads use a spoon like that. I don't understand where the
No,
spoons.
but for real, that's
But-
something in everybody's household, though.
Yeah.
So that's
Weird.
something
So
weird.
what's up with the spoons? Because if I figured this out, if I can figure out the socks,
And the spoons.
I'll never have to work again.
But you know what the funny thing is? I'm glad you said what you said, Kim, because Brooklyn, he likes socks. He likes stupid socks. I bought him socks from Friends. They
Shei-Mu?
had coffee mugs. No, Temu.
I said
Shei-Mu.
Shei-Mu.
Oh, Shei-Mu. Yeah. Friends. They had some with jalapeno peppers on it. He likes the
Novelty
avant-garde
socks,
Yeah, because at their school they wear a uniform, so that's how they show their independence. Their socks and their shoes. So
Individualism.
when I buy his socks, I do go ahead and get the 20 pair,
Look,
and that's because he uses them all the time.
you can get a whole silverware
I was about to
off
say.
Temu for $12.48, and that's a 20 piece. Hold on, let me tell you how much the
You
40.
can get that cheaper at Ross dress for less.
No, not like this. Look at all these spoons. Look at all these forks. 20, 40, 60.
You
You'll
gotta wait
never.
17 days for it to arrive.
No, they
That's a
actually
good thing
come
now.
Pretty
No,
quick.
you think that everything is overseas.
It's not.
If you're looking at the description, it'll tell you because
Yep.
you need to know.
It
Like
sure
I need
does.
them for my, depending on where it's coming from. I need to order for the trip, so you can look and see. It'll tell you when the delivery date is. It could be tomorrow.
So this is a
couple
question
days.
for logistics. This is a very good question.
Yep.
So one of the reasons why all these overseas people can win is because they do not have to pay shipping. We have an agreement with China when it comes to shipping, the International Post or something like that. But once it gets here, do they still have to pay shipping? Once it's housed here, or is it exactly the same?
No, you pay for shipping.
Who pays for shipping?
We do.
You have to pay for shipping.
Okay, It depends. It
Sometimes
depends
it
on
depends
how
on
They have
much you
specials,
ordering.
right?
It
Because
depends
sometimes
on
you
how much
can't
you
get free
order.
delivery.
Look, 60 pieces. All I'm saying
gonna
is
fall in.
Temu has what you need. It
They
has
do.
what you want.
And
I'm
our
telling
bodies
y'all
are
right
big.
now.
We're big women.
Yes, I brought a bra.
Exactly.
Temu. I'm telling y'all right now, when
Yeah.
probably October comes, I'm going to order Christmas decorations.
Might as
Where?
well.
Temu.
Temu. Yep.
It's so cheap.
Shei-Mu.
I did order on
Shei-Mu.
TikTok Shop this week.
Oh, well, in hell, and you won't
the
order
same
from Temu. It's the
thing.
same thing.
But that's the first thing I've ever ordered.
What'd you order?
I ordered some those bras that help with the back fat.
That's what I ordered. Where did I get it from? Temu. How much
much
was
did you
it?
pay?
Like $10.
Yeah,
How much you pay? Yeah.
It was $9.99. It was on a special sale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's always a special sale.
Yeah, but they
But
got-
sometimes, I had never bought like underwear from Shei-Mu before. I needed a strapless bra for one of my outfits, and I
I
bought
saw that
it.
strapless bra on you. It looked good.
And I was like, because you never know, right? Because I've always liked to try on my bras. You just never know how it's gonna. Yo, that shit was perfect.
it held you up.
perfect.
Because I saw it when you were at
but
Halter.
it's a lottery. You lottery because everybody's buying.
And I understand that, but and there will be another occasional thing you're like, yeah, this don't fit right. But again, if I'm paying $2-3 for it, I don't care.
but-
I'm gonna give it away.
You see, that's an attitude that I don't.
It's not that. It's not. It wasn't that much money.
Yeah, but then why even consume it?
The
I'm
same
not
reason
giving it
you
to somebody
consuming
else.
that nasty looking tea.
That is
It's
not
just
nasty.
you can't convince me otherwise.
Okay, the color
Thai
is
tea.
kind of straight.
But I'm
It's like
just saying,
carrot
we
juice.
spend money. We spend money daily on stuff that we don't need.
True.
So why not spend the $2 or $3? That's why I don't worry about the socks that I toss. Sometimes I will intentionally take
I
those
just don't
black
like that you
socks and
toss
match
them. I wish
up.
you would just give them away.
I match them up with other socks because I like to do mismatch socks if I'm gonna wear socks. But we spend money daily on stuff we do not need, and we don't question why did I just buy those Starbucks. We don't question that. So why would I question
I
spending
question
$5 on 20?
Why?
Why? You shouldn't.
You
didn't
stopped and got
question
something to eat
buying
before?
that drink.
Huh?
You got that drink. Why would you question that?
I got this for
Because it's
free.
coffee and it was $6 or whatever.
I got this for free, but anyway.
Yeah, but you spend money what you want to spend it on. So like
Right.
your electronics,
Right.
but you'll consume that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
stopped and got a cord. How much was that cord yesterday?
The what?
The cord
Oh,
for
it was like $9.
But guess what? On Temu, could have been 3.
yeah.
Right. Because
That's
I
just an
had to wait
example.
17 days to get it.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
It
don't.
depends.
No,
You have to look.
sometimes it's in the
already
States.
here, yeah.
But all I'm saying is we spend money daily on stuff that we don't need.
Yeah.
We spend it and we don't question it. So why am I going to question buying 20 pairs of socks for $5? I'm not.
But here's the thing also with Sheila that you have to understand. Like for me, like I've never been a shopper. Okay. I've never been a shopper. But now it's just so convenient and it's cheap. I'm like, oh, I can try on these outfits that don't cost me like $5-10 and like feel good about myself. Whereas before, you know, my kids, everything went to them. So
Right.
I didn't have new clothes all the time. I didn't, you know, because everything was for them. So now it's like, oh, I spent $100 and got like 30 items. I got earrings, I got bracelets, I got, you know, all kinds of like
And the accessories are dope.
accessories.
Yes.
The accessories
Earrings?
are
Yes.
dope.
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
Like for real, for real.
Let me show you your earrings I just got. I'll be back. Y'all keep talking.
I
So-
want these Sambas. I want some Adidas Sambas. I asked for them for my birthday, Callie. I really hope you hear this. I want some Adidas Sambas. But Shein, well, they both sell these pins because I want to decorate my Sambas with pins. $1, $2.
But sometimes when you go get them, they're like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
kind is $10. This one may be
Exactly.
$15."
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Amazon has them. The prices are ridiculous, but I know that I can get them from Shei-Mu, and it's going to be maybe $2-3, you know, for 5 pins.
To get what you actually want.
Right, to get what I want, and that is what I plan on doing. Like I want some Samas. Oh, those are cute.
Oh, that earring is cute,
right.
y'all.
How much is it gonna cost you?
At least 15.
Yeah, yeah.
15.
This is less than $2.
We'll take
Yeah.
a picture so y'all can see the earring.
The earring is
But
dope,
it's
y'all.
really a really cute, and you find things that are different.
Do you when you bring something in, do once a year, do you go through stuff you don't need and kind of give it away?
I'm a purger. Yes, I do.
Yes.
I have
Well,
to.
Not even a year, 6 months.
I will be honest, I don't. If I see it too many times, my rule is if I haven't seen it in a year, it's going to be thrown away.
Yeah.
I will take stuff off and I won't hang it up. I'll just throw it wherever. And if it's still there after X amount, because sometimes I won't wear whatever. But I'll take it in and give it to Goodwill.
I purge.
I purge.
I don't. I mean, it's literally a purge, and I do it probably more often than I should. I may see somebody about that. I don't have a disrespect for things, but I just
There's no attachment to it.
whatsoever.
There are some
It has
things
no
that I
value
am
to me.
attached to, and I can't give it away in.
Like what?
Shit, you can't fit anymore either. I
Yeah.
have things like that too.
But I mean, I'm just attached to it, like outfits, shoes,
Really?
things that,
When you
and,
say
and
attached, what?
I'm attached because there's a memory associated with it.
Understood.
And so I can't give it away. And then if let's say it may be something that I think is really cute, but I may not be able to fit it anymore. In my mind, I'll say, I'll look.
It's going to
get in
happen.
it.
I'm going to put it on.
Right. So now, but again, if I haven't done it, by that, I get attached to certain things, and I can't throw them away.
Well, let me tell y'all my nightmare. I had a wish nightmare.
Wish.
So,
Hold on, question. Did Wish come along before Temu and?
yes, Wish was
Yes,
Wish
right,
was first.
okay.
Yeah, Wish was first.
Wish was terrible.
So, oh gosh, I don't wish on nobody.
Okay.
Anyway, I had bought for Christmas this music box, and when you open it up, it was all carved on the top. It had angels and angel wings, and when you open it up, it played "You Are My Sunshine." I was gonna get that music box for my mom. It was a music box with a place for her jewelry, right? So it was that took about actually 3 weeks to get. But that's when Wish, they just tell you, this is your time frame. Anytime between 2 and 3 weeks. I get this small package, like the size of maybe a file folder at the door. I open it up. I'm like, okay, this says from Wish. What the hell? I open it up thinking I'm going to have a music box at least the size of a box. Baby, this music box needed to go into the Barbie townhouse. It was so small. When I say small, like 2 quarters together. That's how big it was. And I looked at it. I said, well, what the hell what the hell?
You got to read
But
for
Barbie.
Barbie conditions.
But see, now I do. I look for, they give you dimensions and
They
stuff
sure
on
do.
stuff.
They sure do.
I didn't pay attention to that. I just
Yep.
saw the picture. I was like, oh.
Wish stands for "We is shrinking here." That is what Wish stands for.
Yeah, that reminds me. I was talking about my daughter comes in the room all the time, and she tries to do military time or just normal time in Europe. And so I remember I told her, I said one time I took a flight at 6:00. She said 6 a.m. I said, yeah. See, it didn't make any sense to me at the time because it Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I know. We all just
We all
standing
looking
there
like,
what?
Did we miss the conversation?
Yeah.
I thought it was just me.
I thought the flight was at 6 p.m.
Oh, okay.
But if it
Oh.
says 6,
It's 6
in Europe,
a.m.
That's
always
a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
so-
I see because they use military time.
Yeah.
It usually should have been
okay,
like
okay.
1800. Would have been
so
6
I
p.m.
look at the
Everything,
sizes, the
details.
dimensions,
Okay,
the
okay,
time.
okay.
Oh, that's where it all comes together.
Yes.
Okay, thank you,
I got it
baby.
together. Did you see it?
Yeah, so I mean, it was
all
bumpy.
all three of us
It was
were going
bumpy,
up.
but
Well, I'm glad you brought it together because we were all looking at you like,
I was lost.
what?
But you know the thing about Shei-Mu is that it's even
We go quick calling the people
it's
Shei-Mu.
people that you wouldn't even think shop there. Like D shops there all the time.
Yeah.
We be on the phone like, girl, did you see this? I know, but look at this. Maybe you should try this one. It, like
Yes.
everybody
Fashionista
shops.
of our group.
She's
Yes.
a fashionista, but she's like the high end fashionista who
high-end,
still
high-end.
Yes.
shops on Shei-Mu.
But I'm gonna tell you, she found this one dress that she showed me, and the dress was bad. But she did say this, Shell. I just got it. I'm taking it to the cleaners. Just let you know.
yeah, you don't
gotta
put that
clean
stuff on your body. You got to clean your stuff.
You got to clean the stuff.
My basket right now
100 items.
at
That's no joke.
89. I'm sorry, 89. Because while we were talking, I added 2 more. 89 items in my basket for Shein. I'm gonna have
Less
to
than
go
100,
through
huh?
and take something out because, but 89 items, and I'm probably only gonna pay like $200.
See, that's what I
Yeah.
okay.
Let me say this. I'm going to make a public service announcement. Okay, ladies or men, if you want, this is what you do. If you're a man and you got a girl, go on her computer. Make sure she ain't looking at porn, but look and see.
She
if
can look
has
at porn.
something in her.
Depends on the kind of porn.
In her cart, and buy everything in the cart.
Yes.
Love
Oh, that's
you.
dope.
Yes.
She would love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
but hold on. But sometimes, excuse me. Sometimes I put stuff in my cart like that might work. So I don't necessarily want it.
Right.
I might be looking for something
Well, that's what I
better.
said. I have
But
to go
put-
through.
I'll put it on the list just because it might be what I get because I couldn't find anything else.
Shei-Mu is real good about saying, hey, we don't have this one. We'll keep you updated. Or they'll say, have you tried this one?
So I'm
Here's
gonna,
a similar item.
Yeah, similar items.
You know what I'm going to do?
Amazon
today
does
when
the
we
same.
finish? I'm gonna go on Shein and order something.
I think you should. And
Just to see
reason
the
for
experience.
Listen,
for
let
the
me tell you something.
experience,
You better
yeah.
have 2-3 hours put aside because you will be
Yes,
scrolling.
you are.
It's a lot of
Because
stuff.
scrolling.
I don't like. I'm analysis
scrolling.
paralysis. I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm
That's
going for
exactly
something,
why I'm saying
and I
you're
will-
going to be scrolling.
But if you go
put in
even
white
to
shirt
Plus,
and see what
Yeah,
happens.
put in
You'll
white
be
shirt. It'll be
scrolling.
101 white shirts. But I
Yeah.
will say
All
this.
different, too.
Let me say this about Temu.
Shei-Mu.
No, Temu. Because they're 2 different. But anyway, Temu gives me too many coupons.
Yes,
like,
Lord.
I don't.
Oh my God!
And
Is
I
there such thing as too many coupons?
Yes.
listen. Every time I go on there, I don't want to look for a freaking coupon. I simply want to see what's there.
Oh, yeah.
But when you get on there, it'll say spin. Okay,
Yep.
break a egg. I don't want to do that. Just let me look. But when I get on Shein, I can just get on Shein and look. My favorite thing to do, and thank you Facebook for incorporating Shein into like the little ads, like my little scroll. Because if I see something, I'll tap it, and then it takes me directly to Shein.
Yeah.
They haven't done that yet with Temu, and I pray that they don't because Temu.
But
I don't ever
with
get on
Temu,
Temu.
that coupon, some of their coupons is
So if I know that I'm going to actually like sit down and buy it, then yes, I want the coupon. But if I'm just going on there to look, like to see,
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's just
I don't
extra
want to
time.
be bothered with these
All these
coupons.
coupons pop
But
up.
Shein will tell me, hey, you have coupons over here. You can use
Yeah.
these coupons. That's what I like. I want to just know that I have these coupons over here that I can use.
And you can look at it at the end. You don't when you're
Right.
finished if you're ready to order.
Right. When you're ready to order.
How does it affect the way you shop? Do you shop for clothes in the real?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
No, you don't.
I don't. I
it
have a
depends
hard
for
time
me.
doing it.
Yeah, but see, but with Shein, like I have bought like a couple shirts for work before, but I'm not a shopper. When I am shopping, it's usually because I'm going on vacation or there's something coming up. Like I shop
an
for-
event.
It's an event.
Well, and
yeah.
I'll say this for like this event that we're going to tonight. I knew that I didn't have enough time to order from Amazon or Shei-Mu. So I actually went into a store and I saw, because I'm like you, I'm not a shopper. I hate it. It just makes no sense to me. But I saw a shirt, and now I don't know if the shirt's going to work. I have no idea. But when I put it on my body, it's going to be what it is. So, yeah.
I'm not a shopper, but unlike you, and I've always been, I'm gonna say I'm frugal. I've always shopped at Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. You know, I think Marshalls of the three has more higher end things,
Yeah.
but or name brand,
Really?
but
Yeah,
I
they have more
thought
name
that
brands.
shit was-
no.
Now I am willing to go to Ross
Marshalls.
today because I do need a tank, but
Yeah.
I just thought of a really good job for somebody. So you know how they have personal shoppers who pick out stuff that you
Yep.
need? A personal shopper on Shein.
oh, I could do that because I
And,
wouldn't
you
have to
know,
go anywhere.
That, you know, that'll
That'd be a dope job.
take the time to look at what
Look
you
at-
need, knows where to go, knows the coupons. Get you know, it'll be cheap. You just pay them a flat fee, maybe $6900 or whatever, and then you
say
have
six-
you know,
but
they're
the
spend-
$60 I'm paying for that person, I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a fun job. Like if
I
you were
mean,
doing
yeah.
it
Sounds like a fun job.
for a
Go
group.
in there and you know where to look. And people who do that, I mean, because
It's considered research. Considered research.
I don't even like looking. Like you spend hours and hours.
I would like to hear when you are finished. It's just like how you said you weren't looking at TikTok and stuff, but I told you need to start looking at it so we know, so you have an idea of what this
Right.
social media thing is, right? Get on. I'm not a shopper either. Get on Shein and see what happens.
And then
And I
once you
think
leave
Sarah would like
Shein,
it too.
get on Temu.
Yeah. And I think Sarah would like it too because neither one of you guys like to shop.
No, because
And if you
like
can,
her mama.
right?
But
But
it's
if you
not
can
just-
look on there and she can pick some, say, you know what, I do think I like that. And when it comes in, then you guys try it on. If it doesn't fit, you can send it back. But you don't have to go into the stores and pick. You can just look on the screen.
But just like Kim was just showing you the set of like silverware, it's not just clothes. Let me tell you something I did not even realize. So I went to the premium's house a couple weekends ago, and the daughter was redoing her room, and she had a blanket. You can have those personalized blankets made on Shein. I did not know. She had a personalized flag made of their monkey, because they have a monkey, with the monkey's picture on it and everything.
see
Like
all
you
that.
can get personalized stuff on there. I did not know.
I love
But
them
even
premiums.
practical stuff like air fryer liners. You get 100 pieces for under $2.
Yeah, or even.
But go
the
in
ice
Walmart,
makers,
you're gonna pay
the
$5,
portable
$6
ice
to
makers.
$25.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can get one of those portable
Yep.
ice makers. Sometimes it's $10 and makes ice. That's his job. Make ice.
Well, my daughter, for some reason, because I don't understand it, she associates.
She what?
Associates.
Someone who dresses well to be a person of value.
I think a lot of society does that.
Because she says, I want to dress good and I want people like that will change her lot in life if she's able to dress well.
But here's the thing: those people, and I've heard this, and I've heard this, and I've heard this, and I've heard this. Those people that dress well, the rich don't spend money on
True.
high-end clothes like that. That's why they stay rich. They don't spend a lot of money on cars or any of that, and they still have stuff that looks nice.
Yeah.
You know, so she could get clothes from anywhere. You
Wait.
get
Let me
clothes from anywhere.
Let me interrupt Kim. Dress like a millionaire.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
Temu says. Dress
Yeah.
like a millionaire.
And you can for a very cheap price.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take care of your clothes, but you have to take care of your clothes anyway. You know what I mean? Like, no matter where you get your clothes from.
I had somebody make a dress for me. That was
Yeah.
for my 40th birthday.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't like
My wedding
recently,
dress.
but I have. But again,
Yeah.
that's something that you're gonna take care of. Well, you should take care of your clothes anyway. But you know,
If I had, I would pick out a capsule wardrobe, and I would have somebody make it to my measurements.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I would.
yeah, not at
You're
all.
gonna pay pretty penny for that.
But you know what you could do?
What?
Get on Temu.
Your capsule can change
And
every
you
month.
Because also like
Get
you
your
know,
capsule wardrobe from there.
like you
You really
like
could.
you could probably look at me and think, okay,
Or
well,
Shei-Mu.
Elisa's style is this, right? I don't know that I have a style, honestly, but like there's pieces that I've bought. I'm like, and I never would have picked it out in a million years, or somebody will like it better, and like so my style has like evolved, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In a short amount of time. I'm talking the last 3-4 years,
Yeah.
because there's things I put on my body now that I never would before. And I'm definitely not skinny like I used to be when
But
I
I
was
think
younger.
most people's styles have changed within the last
Well, yeah.
3 or 4 years simply because of COVID, and that brought the rise of Amazon and
Shein.
Shei-Mu. Like, it really brought the rise of these fast fashions because of course I can't go out anywhere, I can't really do anything, so let me get online and start picking out a wardrobe.
I had a plethora of pajama pants. I mean, different designs, colors, everything. Because I was working from home, but I was able. Shei-Mu, to get what I wanted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you're gonna be in pajamas, I want to be in cute pajamas.
You know
And you
what?
couldn't go out, you
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere, so you might as well just have it shipped to your door.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it shipped to my door, and I'm gonna have what I want.
You know what my new thing is, yo? Because we're in menopause, so either I don't have no clothes on, but I just started buying I got them. I think it was either Walmart or Target. They had pajamas like the satin or whatever that for like $10 each. Yo, it's the best thing ever with these hot flashes.
It keeps your skin cool.
Yes, it keeps you cool. So now I didn't even think to go on. I went to Target yesterday looking for something. I'm like, why? And now I'm thinking about why I didn't get on Shein and look to see. I know I can find them on there cheap.
I was cleaning out the closet, one of our closets, and I discovered my grandmother's muumuus.
Oh,
In
baby, a
great-
good moo.
They're in
Or
great
caftans.
shape. Yes. I pulled them out, threw them in the wash machine, and let me tell you, I've been seeing people in muumuus.
Yeah.
Baby, their muumuus have changed my life.
Yes, mine too. That's my favorite go-to when I get home.
So,
My husband's
muumuus.
there, and they actually have caftans. But if I bought one once, and he says I look like somebody's grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know
I
what,
don't
Shell?
even
When you
care.
came to visit me, I had on my pink one.
Yes.
And it had a ruffle on the
Yeah,
side.
on the side.
And it was real cute, but
Right.
it's for the house. I mean, I'm not going anywhere in it, but it
Well-
was comfortable. It was cool, especially
Right.
when I get hot and night.
So when her school would have African dress day, and I know that she got them for those specific things because they're beads around them, like little sewn-in
okay.
beads.
Yeah.
So they're I don't care. I put them on anyway. I've been walking around the house just a blinging. I don't
Well,
care. It is what it is.
It
I'll
is
get
what
in
it
bed.
is.
They are so comfortable because I can go outside. I don't have to change my clothes. I can just slide on some shoes and go outside and take out the trash. Oh,
Now,
this is wonderful.
I did have one bad issue with Shei-Mu's, and that was when I was getting some stuff for my son. I had to realize that what they look at for teenagers is a little bit different because they say it goes by a chart of their age. Have y'all seen that? Well,
I have noticed it. Right. I
I
have noticed
automatically
it.
go to the curve
Right.
shop.
Right. Well, I know. You know what I'm saying. But when you go, they go like for
If you
the
didn't
age
know,
and stuff
Shell.
like that. But
Curve shop.
Curve shop.
Curve.
Oh,
Curve.
the curve.
Like
Yeah.
name's
Curve.
curve.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go there, they're looking at certain things. But my son has what I call he's got a basketball build because he's got a small waist, but he's got a big torso. So some of the shirts for him I couldn't get that way. I had to jump up to the men's department in small. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little twerks. But once I figured that out, it was a good deal,
You see what I'm wearing right now?
and you can get that on Temu.
So I would never wear this outside in Paris. When I'm in Paris, I have to get dressed, and I do not consider any of the things that you guys are wearing as dressed outside in Paris.
Well, this
It's
ain't
very
to go
different.
nowhere.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really interesting how when you're in America, you can do certain things, and I would never do it in Paris. You would never see somebody dressed in this.
But that's Paris, and that's not the rest of Europe. Because when I was in Europe, Croatia was the last place I went. They were wearing the big sandals before I seen them here. You know what I mean? The big thick sandals. Yeah, but I mean, other than that, everybody was pretty casual.
So in Paris, the people dress what, high fashion? They're model like. What are they?
No.
Because I've seen videos of people in Paris, and they look like they're just dressed like us.
No, you can tell the difference when you see somebody who's not from there. It's just like I would say almost the same as New York, but not as much. So New York, when you go out, there's a certain because you're around people, and so you try not to be.
I don't agree with that, and I don't necessarily think that. I think New York is a very diverse place, and when I go out in the city or whatever, like I'd see different people. Like when you go to different boroughs, there are definitely things.
Yeah,
Brooklynites,
different, yeah.
Brooklyn people.
I'm talking about in
just
What borough are
a
y'all
bit
from?
different. Brooklyn. So I've never felt judged, like like going out whatever I had on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't. And my brother likes labels. He always has. They're label whores. They like quality shit.
And they know that labels are associated with that.
And,
Can the same place that you get knockoffs from, or the same place you get labels from? They are the exact.
I agree with
same
you because I
thing.
do work in logistics and I understand that, right? And I see how much people pay for their shit. And
Right,
trust
they're
me,
the
it's-
exact same thing. How do I know?
I know people. We have access to commercial invoices, so I see what people pay for.
Right. I mean,
what they
it
pay
is-
for. But
it is
there's
the
a lot of
exact
stuff that's
same
not
thing.
built in there, like shipping and all the things that go with that. But some things are quality, right? Like I have a Coach purse that somebody gave me because I would never buy one because it costs too much. It's a quality piece. I've had it for over 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some things are quality.
I agree with that. But like when I came in here today, I had on some shades. Those shades are Louis Vuitton shades. How much did I pay for them? $25. And they were made in the same factory. They're just different. And I've had them.
Not everything is like that, but yes, a lot of things
they're heavy,
are.
and I've had them for a while. You wouldn't know unless I told you these weren't.
That's one thing I will not skimp on.
What?
Sunshades anymore. Because I told you the thing my mom had where the UV light, the UV with the eyes. I mean,
no, I don't know. What did you say? What
UV?
You can tan your skin. The whites of your eyes can be tanned by UV.
What happened with your mom?
Oh, it was tanning. The whites were.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I've always tried to wear real.
And that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense,
yeah.
right?
And so certain things I just spend money on for that. I go to Nordstrom's Rack and get but quality.
Listen,
But
my brother could talk me into buying
qualities.
some Ray-Bans, and I was like, "Oh, why am I buying this? Because you want me to buy this." Me too.
I lose.
Right.
These I haven't lost
I ain't
because
lost
if
them
I
yet.
can't find them, my mom's gonna have them because she is convinced that these are hers. I just let her think it, and then I go back and get
You
it.
got so much stuff.
It's quite a possibility.
Where everything I own, and I put stuff back in the place, but I just don't have.
But why you couldn't find my shirt that day then?
Message.
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm
what
playing.
woman been at his house?
You know what? I do have a lot of stuff. And one day we were visiting Sean. Yeah, we had gone to visit Sean, and he popped my hatch, and he was like, "Dog, I think I was on the phone with you. Dog, you got all this shit in the back of your car. You need to take some of this stuff out." And you said, "Clean out the back of your car," but it's all jackets. It's just jackets. It's jackets. That's all I had in the back of my car. I think it was you because you were yelling about cleaning out the back.
Your car needed to be clean, but my car
It
gets
was
like that.
just jackets, and I do have a lot of stuff. But I may come out of work and I'll take the jacket and I'll throw it in the back of my car. Now I will say this: I cleaned out the back of the car the other day, and I just threw everything over into because I don't like to hang anything. I threw everything over into a large garbage bag. I had 2 large garbage bags full of just jackets. So you're right. I do have a lot of stuff.
Shoes have got to. It can't just be comfortable. It needs to be something that a quality shoe. I can't do no Payless. Not that it's around
Right.
here. That's not true. I saw Payless in Grenada. I was like, what? They still
In Grenada?
exist.
What?
Yeah, they still exist. Just not here.
I just can't spend money on
Shoes.
shoes. I don't.
have
If I
to.
want a pair of shoes, I call Callie and I'll tell Callie. I'll start giving hints to Callie.
But you know what?
And she'll.
But you need to start thinking about the shoes thing because I'm telling you, along with what's going on with your knees, you need to have better shoes. And they might hurt. I tell my sister the same thing because she does the same thing because she's flat-footed. And I'm like, you gotta start changing up your shoes.
Worth what you pay for it. It's
flat
worth
like
what you
paper.
pay for it.
Yeah, and I understand that. She was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I said, "Oh well, I sure do like those Adidas Sambas." Mama, I bought you shoes last birthday, and do you even wear them? Because I'm very good at asking for shoes and not wearing them because then I find that they hurt my feet. They hurt my toes, and I won't have my toes hurt. Have y'all seen the wide shoes? They're called I don't know, not barefoot, but they're a wide shoe, and the back part is okay, but when it comes to your toes are able to spread out in the shoe. They almost look like clown shoes to me. Because
with the big flapping.
normal shoes will squeeze your toes in. These are just wide. They're just wide, and they're made for every shoe type. I mean, every foot type. But they're just wide. I can't remember what they're called. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna find out. I'll put it in the comments. But they're
Is
a
it only
wide
for females?
shoe. I've seen only a woman wearing it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so when you put your foot in there, it's a regular shoe, but your toes aren't squished together.
There are shoes when you were younger. There were shoes.
Buster Browns.
Buster Browns, yep. Buster Browns and Stride Right.
Yeah, but they're shoes you can walk in and shoes you can sit in.
Right.
They're neither.
Yeah.
Shall the two meet?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this with shoes. I don't really wear heels anymore because I put them on one day and I was walking and I was like, oh my God, my knees really do hurt in these heels.
Y'all were both there when we went to the Sam Houston and I fell down the stairs.
Bloom, 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 bloom,
I almost made it to the end too.
For
I
real?
made it to the end.
Oh my God.
Right, 'cause it was like The Rock. It was
Grab, yeah.
Yeah, and I was walking.
messed
I
your
was
knee
walking
up.
down gingerly.
Yes, you
Yeah,
sure did.
but I popped up.
Yeah, you did. You had to.
You remember who was at the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
I popped up. I was like, I'm good. Yo, jacked up. I will
Score.
never wear it
I'm
again.
okay.
I wear wedges. That's fine.
Yeah, wedges. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
wedges
wedges
don't bother
tonight.
me, but like stilettos, I wish.
Oh, you know what?
could.
I've never worn a stiletto.
No.
Never.
Me neither.
Girl, a good stiletto.
Stiletto
Men
pumps
love. There's some
in
things. It's
the
interesting.
club.
Yeah, they do.
They love.
What?
They love when you paint your nails. They love when you have lingerie. They like shoe things.
Not all men are like that though. A lot of men like the natural look. I was just told that not too long ago. They like women that are natural. 'Cause look at all this fake shit out here now.
What is okay? What they think is natural is not natural.
Michelle, I'm a natural person for the most part,
Yes,
right?
you are. But
okay.
you, pretty privileged.
Stop with all that. A lot of men.
no,
Listen,
no.
I'll tell you the men specifically where you'll find them. A lot of men from New York are like that. A lot of men from New York, like they want the woman looking. They want a natural looking woman. They don't care about necessarily all that. I'm not saying that you can't dress up and look nice every now and then, but that's not that important to you. Wow.
I know, I heard it too.
We all heard it.
I used to wear a lot of makeup.
Really?
Oh yeah, a lot of eyeshadow. That was my thing. Like I'm gonna wear a lot of eyeshadow. Oh yeah. And then I was going to line the top and the bottom of my eye. No. Eyeliner. Like I'll line the top line. I mean the top
Yeah. Lid.
Top lid
and the
and
bottom
bottom
lid.
lid.
I don't do it as much anymore. What stopped why I went natural, not for men, but during COVID, where was I going to wear all that stuff to? Once I started like just washing my face has always been kind of smooth. I've never really had a lot of skin problems. But once I stopped wearing all of that makeup, I don't know, like I just felt, one, I looked younger, but I just started looking like I don't really need all that makeup. I don't need all that eyeshadow. So that's when I started going like natural. I used to spend a lot of money. You talking about spending money. I used to spend a lot of money on makeup. A lot of money. Now, if I spend money, I like a good lipstick. Mm-hmm. I love a good lipstick, but I won't pay his MAC prices. Milani makes a great red lipstick. I love a red lip. So that's where my money goes.
That was you that time. That was your stomach.
I know, but I don't know what's happening.
When the first time I went to Tunisia to visit my husband's family, he took me to Nordstrom's and said, "You need to buy a whole set of makeup." So the Charlotte Tilbury man cornered him.
Y'all are killing me with this stuff.
What is that?
Both of y'all.
That was both of our
Wow.
stomachs jacked up.
Y'all.
We just jacked
What
up
did
today.
y'all
What is this?
eat?
Charlotte?
Tilbury.
Yes.
It's really good makeup that they sell at Nordstrom's. And so the guy, really nice, guy who wore makeup, but actual guy. They got some who are more like a girl wearing makeup, but this was a guy wearing makeup.
It wasn't drag makeup. He
No.
just wore makeup to even off his skin tone,
yeah.
maybe darken his eyebrows
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Okay, understood. Put some gloss on, but not
so
necessarily
he
lipstick.
did my makeup. It was flawless. And my husband bought everything he had told him that he needed to buy. Mm-hmm. So we came out of there almost $400.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went to Tunisia, it's hot as hell, and it's in August. Before we leave out the house,
Your whole face was on your shirt.
I ain't that kind of girl. I had to do it. I mean, you win in Rome, you got to do as the Romans do. And, it's first impressions mean everything. First impressions mean everything. There was a whole discussion with his family about my eyelashes.
What about him?
Because I had gotten them done, but they were very natural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so the assumption was, especially when I went back the second time, and then they're like, your lashes, how do you do it? Because last time you heard they were long, they're still long. They're trying to get in my head. I saw them, because I wore a wig both times, and they were always kind of like,
touch your hair,
caress you, just kind of, but not you can't
Just
get
want
up
to
in
see
there.
if there's a track.
You want to get up in there, but
Is there a snap?
and
Yeah,
my
she's
husband
not
was trying to
natural.
keep the illusion going.
Now, there is one thing that I did do, guys. At one point, when I was at the height of my makeup career. What? Shouldn't we turn off the volume?
I put it back where it was.
Okay,
That
so
scared me.
I was just saying that. I was just saying that back in the day when I was at the height of my makeup career thingy, there were certain places that I found out that you could get MAC from their manufacturers. And yeah, I'm like him. Back in the day, baby, it was nothing to spend $18 for some lip gloss. And it was actually lip glass. Certain things I had to keep up on because that was my job at the time.
Right.
But when I had to learn how to find it, like in different places, now I see that Shein does have, they got makeup too.
Yeah, they do.
I
was just about to say.
You do it for
I
us.
would, I would try for like the eyeshadows and maybe a
Look at the
lipstick, not necessarily a
ingredients.
foundation, right? And look at the ingredients,
Yeah.
Because they do list all of that stuff on it too. And just trying to see if I can expound that way. Because like I said, they've got everything else, household goods, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
do. I'm gonna let you try the makeup though. Let me know.
yeah, I really will. I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
will.
for real.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I found the shoe. The shoe is called wide toe box shoes. Wide toe box shoes. Right. Now,
They
it's
weren't
not the
cute.
brand, but that's what they're called. They look like clown shoes.
Yeah, they do look like clown. They're not
Yeah,
cute at all.
they look like clown shoes in the front, but I mean, what I wear, I wouldn't wear it, but hey,
I wouldn't say I wouldn't wear it because you know what? Sometimes if
No,
I
you-
even have a,
that's what it looks like. It looks like a Ronald McDonald shoe.
You're not wearing those.
But
Yeah,
these are now
They're like Rockports,
becoming
but wide.
very popular.
wide.
Right, they're becoming very popular. They look like clown shoes.
You know, it reminds me of whenever I see a dad shoe.
Yeah, that's it. Like Rockports.
Oh God, why, Lord?
I wonder if Temu sell them shoes. Let me look.
You already
you might as well check though.
I'm gonna look and see if they're there. I'm just curious if they sell them. They sell
But
everything.
think
else.
about how
There's so much
comfortable that
stuff.
would be for you, Kim, if you were doing your hike. Maybe those are the kind of shoes for something like that. You see what
No,
I'm saying?
they're not.
they ain't got
Girl,
Those are not hiking
I ain't gonna
shoes.
put them shoes on my feet.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying as far as keeping your toes from being crunched up and you're walking a long
They do.
time.
They're called minimalist barefoot shoes, and they do have them, and they are $22.
live and direct. We have them. They have them.
Now that one doesn't look as bad as the other
No,
one.
yeah, and that's actually cute. It doesn't look like a big clown shoe, but
No, that one-
you
that
can
one looks
definitely
okay.
tell. But they are to stop your foot from being all squished up.
So, do you guys shop for everything online? Personal products,
No,
hair products.
Some stuff I just like to have.
And I will say that
I like to touch.
more. Sometimes like touch as well. Like makeup would be one of those things I'm not going to buy online. However, I will buy some lashes online, and I've been disappointed every time. I keep looking for some
Really?
natural ones. Not every time, but these last couple times.
I want some lashes. I want someone
Yeah.
to put
You know,
some
a lot of
lashes
people
on me.
naturals out the window.
But
I
as
know,
a
and
makeup
it's hard
artist,
to
do you
find
know how
some
much
real natural
makeup
length.
it takes to look natural?
A lot.
All those commercials that you see, and they always wash their face from the chin up to the cheek. That's because they have so much foundation on, so much contouring on,
it's-
that it makes it look like it's natural.
No,
but it
they're-
takes a lot.
We're
It's
talking about
changing.
natural
It's changing though because I followed this makeup artist, and she does the makeup for a lot of the commercials, and there are certain rules that have changed. Like when you see
They got to be true product now.
true,
Yeah,
now,
true product
lashes, it has to be the actual product. And interesting enough, she showed how they did it to make it look a certain way, but with the same product.
Right.
Because you have to. So they used to do that, but they don't do it as much as they used to at all. 'Cause
That's
people are
true.
starting to be like,
Her lashes. I was looking at her lashes, and I thought, how brave. I don't want to say brave because, of course, she was young, and they weren't natural. They were the wing,
the butterfly.
the butterflies, but she looked so cute with them. They were full. Yeah,
Some
she actually
people look
did.
cute with them.
Some
Like,
people
if they have the
actually
right
look
set
really
eyes,
cute. Yes,
some people look
her
cute.
eyes.
It's a look. It's a look.
It was, and you could tell like she put a lot of thought into that because sometimes even when people have those lashes look caked up. They put a ton of like mascara on them. You could tell that she put a lot of care and thought into those eyelashes. And I just thought, wow, I would never be able to wear them because they're so heavy on my eyes. I wouldn't be able to keep them up. But looking at her eyelashes, they were really, really nice. I really liked
And
those.
TikTok has a good one. I've been seeing those, and I'm like, ooh, I got to get those because they come in.
We were talking about that, and I ordered eyelashes for this weekend, and that's what's sitting up there. I just forgot about that.
Wow.
But they are magnetic, right?
Oh yeah, those are good.
I have a hard time with the
that's
magnetic.
That's the only kind I can buy. I can't do the glue
Yeah, because
stuff.
you put it on first,
Yeah.
and then you just click.
It's
I have a
just
hard
eyeliner.
time.
Yeah, it's like eyeliner.
It's the only one I can do. I can't do the other stuff. But I bought it, and I realized that I forgot the
Magnetic
eyeliner. No, I bought the eyeliner to put put it with, so I can't wear them tonight because I don't.
But
have
can't
it.
you buy it from like a Walgreens
I'm
or
not going
something?
to. I have 2 or 3 of them at home.
I was about to say I'll check to see if I have some. I think I have some at home.
Yeah, but you're not. Well,
I would
yeah,
like
she's
to.
picking you up first.
I would like
Okay.
to try that.
Right.
It's
I'm gonna
really
go to Walgreens
good.
and look and see.
If
but
you like them, I have 2 packs at home. Not
but
used.
I
They're
have
not,
to-
They're not natural length, and they've got like 6 or 7.
But I'll have to come here and do it because I'm not. I think too. Even though I used to wear a lot of eyeshadow and a lot of makeup, I was never really like a natural with it. Like I couldn't get my makeup right. I never could really get it honestly right.
Yeah, I'm not a makeup person either. I try.
And now that I really don't wear a lot of makeup, it's just kind of like whatever. Let me put some foundation on and some eyeliner and lipstick and go about my business. And the last couple of weeks of school, I've just been putting on lipstick. Boop.
And there
No
it is.
eyeliner. Yeah. I just go.
I need eyeliner or mascara because I have no lashes.
Yeah, I definitely don't have lashes.
No, you have lashes.
They're
You can't
just
see
tiny.
'em.
There you go. Let's say
What
that.
I meant.
Yeah, I did know what you meant.
Yeah, because
They knew
I
what I
bought a
meant,
boss ass mascara, and when I put it on, it looks like I have on lashes, which I like.
Can I say something too? Like even you were asking earlier about shopping. Even when I go shopping, I may see something and I'll think to myself, I know I can get that from Shein or Temu cheaper, or even Amazon cheaper. Like, and I can't bring myself to buy it.
But what about instant gratification? Y'all don't believe in that anymore?
You get that
I get it from other
shopping.
things. Yeah, I get
But
instant
it
gratification
almost
from other
feels
things.
like it.
Yeah,
Because you're
it's like,
tracking
it feels
that.
like you're getting over.
It
You
does.
paid 35, girl. I paid 12.
Yeah.
Right, but
it's the
like I
same
just said,
thing.
I have like 89 items in my basket. That made me happy. I may not order all 89, but that made me happy just to be able to put it
You're
in
like,
my
this
basket.
is so foreign to me. I don't understand.
And just because
you haven't done it yet.
it's 89 items, maybe her 89 items is 3 pair of earrings on 1 card. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe it's 6 shirts in that bundle.
Yeah, so that's 89 separate items that she's bringing into her home.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
what's your
but
point?
not taking 89
but some
items.
of it's just a wish list type of thing. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, this is, you may see
Right.
it later.
But even if I did buy all 89, spend the money about all 89, if I get it and I look at it, I may give it to a coworker. I may give it to one of you. I don't see it as bringing it into my home and looking for space for it.
Okay.
I don't see it like that.
It just feels like Christmas when you get that package, that box.
Oh,
It
so
just
it's
feels
more
like
about
It
opening
is.
the bag and the Christmas
feels
present.
like Christmas, man.
It
'Cause
does.
Listen, who's buying us Christmas? We all single here except for you. Like, ain't nobody like, my son's a great gift giver. But until like it's my birthday, I gotta gift myself. I want to.
Right.
And if it's only twice a year, what's the big deal? Spend $200. I have like 6. I bought like 6 or 7 bathing suits for my last trip. Y'all spent like, I don't know, $30.
But didn't it feel good to be
And
able to
it
put a
fits.
different one on every single
day.
time?
Every day.
They'd be like, oh, you got another one. Glee.
But now it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear my 5 too.
Exactly.
Right. And then too,
And
sometimes
that's why I
when
bought mine for my
well.
cruise. Yes, they do.
sometimes when I buy those things, it's like, okay, I'm buying them. And I think to myself, like, I remember a time, you were talking about it earlier. I remember a time when I didn't spend this money on me. And it does
Right.
feel good to
Yep.
spend the money on you, on yourself. Like, oh, I have this money, this extra money. I can actually buy this for myself and don't have to worry about anybody else. So yeah.
What it sounds like to me? Sounds like self-love.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
so I
Yes.
want to, as we wrap up here, I want to ask the listeners, do you feel the same way about that when you
They
spend
do.
money on yourself?
There are people. They do.
That feel that's part of self-love, of buying yourself something, shopping
They
for
love
yourself,
Shei-Mu too.
giving yourself something that somebody, not waiting for somebody else to give it to you.
That's very true.
I think part of the because we all feel this way is because we're all pretty much like in some socioeconomic differences in our friend group, right? But we're all doing the same thing. We can all
Right.
afford to shop on. We can all, and not feel like
I can still be as cute as her for $3 also.
yeah.
And it's something also too that we never discussed. Like we've never really said, "Hey, guess what? I'm getting on. I'm getting this from Shei-Mu." Like we've never discussed it. It's just recently started coming up.
Yeah.
That we're buying stuff from Shei-Mu. Like
It's not
it
like
is
it
what
was a
it is.
secret or anything, but
right, it's just something
it
you
is.
just really
Yeah.
never discuss.
Yeah.
But you find out that there are more and more people who order Shei-Mu stuff, and and once you put it on, you can make it look cute.
yes,
You know,
I got an outfit I'll show you when we're done.
yeah.
dress up or dress down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to thank our listeners for being part of this conversation. I declare here on air
All right.
that I will go on Temu, find something cute.
Go to Shein.
Oh, Shein. I'm sorry, Shein.
The only reason I say that is because I think there were some issues with Temu and
Shein.
and
Shein is suing Temu.
Well, I think Temu. Someone of them got hit with a
this had-
racketeering.
Yeah,
something
I
to do
think
with
it was
something. Yeah, something to do with
Shein that
something.
got hit with the racketeering. So
but no, I think this had more to do with people's personal like information,
Oh,
credit
I
card,
see,
that
I
kind of
see.
thing.
No. Okay, well, try Shein
So
for your
that's
first
why I
try
don't-
then.
yeah, definitely try Shein. I started out with Shein. It took me a long time to get to wanting to order from Temu because I didn't think that the stuff was good. I thought it was like Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I you listening to other people because again I learned from other people.
So I'll post a picture of an outfit I bought.
All right.
Shein.
I'm excited.
From this cruise, I'll send y'all.
Yeah, please do, girl. Yes, a fashion show.
Yes, ma'am.
Every single time.
I want to thank my confidants for being here and being part of this conversation.
Don't forget to share, follow, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yawning.
We have come to the end of our conversation. We certainly thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again. Always that the journey is built on the path of loyalty, acceptance, and grace.